My name is Mark Thomas and this is a video of a dietary habits consultation completed on the 27th of the 5th 2018. I'm here with my client Shanice and we're going to be talking about some healthy eating and how it incorporates into your healthy lifestyle. Okay, so what we're going to do today, we're going to complete a dietary habits questionnaire just so I can get a bit more insight into your diet and the different types of food you eat, and also just so I can talk through your goals and any requirements that you need. And just to make sure that I stay within my scope of practice, I just want to let you know that I'm unable to create a meal plan for you to follow, but we can talk through the Australian guidelines of healthy eating just to give you recommended daily amounts of the different food groups, okay? Lovely. Okay, so just to get started on that dietary habits questionnaire, I just want to ask, what is your dietary goal? So what do you want to get out of eating healthier?
To lose 8 kilos in 6 months.
Okay. So lose 8 kilos in 6 months. Do you have any other goals at all?
Just to consistently eat healthy.
Okay, so just maintain a healthier lifestyle. Yeah. Okay, so just put maintain a healthy lifestyle. Excellent. So your next question is, do you have any special dietary requirements at all?
No.
Oh. Okay, that makes it a bit easier. Okay, so now I just want to talk through your serves of the different food groups per day. So our first question is, how many serves of vegetables would you say you usually eat per day? And if you do need any help with serve sizes, we have got some here on the sheet. So for example, half a cup of cooked vegetables would be 1 serve. So how many serves would you say you have a day?
Probably 2 to 3.
2 to 3, yeah. Okay, so your next one, same question, but how many serves of fruit do you usually eat per day? So if we get, we've got 1 medium apple or banana or orange is 1 serve.
Probably 1 serve a day.
Just 1. So put 0 to 1. The next, how many serves of bread and cereals would you have per day?
And that's including rice?
Yeah, so we've got rice. So for example, your rice will be half a cup of rice is 1 serve.
Probably 2 to 3.
2 to 3 serves of bread. Okay, the next, how many serves of dairy do you consume per day? So we've got 1 cup of fresh milk, or half cup of evaporated milk, 2 slices of cheese.
Probably 0 to 1 serves.
0
average.
to 1. And then how many serves of meat or alternatives do you consume per day? So that could include your black beans and legumes as well. So 1 serve of meat could be your 65 grams cooked lean or red meat. Okay, or 80 grams of cooked or lean poultry. We've got 100 grams cooked fish.
Probably 2 to 3.
2 to 3 per day.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, then this is your discretionary choices. So there are more options here, and this is based on per week. So how many would you say per week? So just to give you some examples, so I've got 2 scoops of ice cream, that's going to be 1 serve. Okay, so we've got 1.5 thick or 2 thin sausages. So any discretionary choices like your crisp, chocolate, how many serves would you say you have per week?
Maybe 4 to 6 serves.
4 to 6, okay. Excellent. So before we carry on with that last bit, I just want to show you through your recommended daily amounts for the 5 food groups just based on your age and your gender. So as you can see here, at the minute you should be consuming 5 serves of vegetables per day. So at the minute you're consuming 2 to 3. So it might be a good idea to try and up that a little bit to get your veg. Then we've got 2 serves of fruit. So comparing that to how many you eat 0 to 1. So again, we can just try and increase your fruit as well. Which if you're already having 1 a day, it could just be 1 more apple or banana, okay? And then your grain, so for your age, we need 6 serves. And again, you've got 2 to 3 serves per day. So that's another one where we could up your intake per day. And then your meat, so you've got, for you we need 2.5 serves, that's the recommended amount. And so with your meat, so you're 2 to 3, so your meat at the minute is bang on, so we don't need to change anything with that. Then we've got 2.5 serves of dairies recommended, and you're on 0 to 1, so we can increase that as well. And can I just ask, you should be having roughly 8 cups of water. How much water do you reckon you're drinking per day?
Probably 3+ litres a day.
Oh, okay, yeah, so you're getting plenty of water, so that's good. Okay, so just regards to dieting, just to look at how we can improve and help give you some strategies to reach your goal of losing 8 kilos. I just want to ask, how do you find sticking to a diet, and do you think there are any barriers to sticking to a diet?
I think I work long days at work, so if I'm not prepared and I don't bring food, it's hard because I don't have healthy options.
Oh, so you're surrounded by some bad choices at work?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so maybe one strategy we can implement to help you at work is you can be a bit more prepared, so you can maybe plan some meals at home, and as well we could even link that in with your fruit and veg, and we could maybe take in some healthy snacks, like you could have, if you like, hummus and carrot sticks, or maybe even taking an apple just to snack on, and then we can hopefully plan some more meals and just make sure you're prepared and not going for those discretionary choices at work. Does that sound good?
Mm-hmm.
Fantastic. And do you think there's any other barriers that might stop you from reaching your goal? Are there any other issues you face in a diet, or?
Maybe just going out for tea, just finding it hard to get healthy choices.
Yeah, okay, so again, I think that all comes down to your preparation. So if you can maybe have a look at home before you're going out for a meal, you can maybe have a look at just choosing a healthy option while you're not hungry, because that'll help you again make a healthy choice, and we can limit the amount of food you're eating. So try not to have an entree, just stick to your main meal, which you've already chosen at home. Okay, so I think for that one, so I'm going to put you down. I don't think you need a referral, okay, based on your questionnaire. And I think for our strategies, just to help you reach your goal, I'm going to put about your preparation. So make sure we can take some healthy snacks to work. Take healthy snacks to work. And along with that, we can put having a look at the menus before going out. Yeah. Okay, and do you think there's any other problems at the minute, or would you say you're happy with making some of these changes to start with?
Yeah, I'm happy with this.
Oh, fantastic. Okay, well, thank you. And then if there's anything else I can help with, we'll move on from there. Thank you.